I'm going to talk about folding mats right now. So the folding mats are, most people would know them from in grade school. They were sometimes stuck against the walls of the gym and you would tear them off with the Velcro, or they'd be piled in the corner. They were usually 4x4, pretty soft and squishy, and they'd have Velcro on all four sides. So this is what this product is. There's a little sample of it. We make it in 4x4 or 4x8 sheet, and when I say we make it, we actually manufacture them here in Canada. So what they is a very light foam. The ones that you would remember in grade school, they're very soft and squishy, and that's what these ones are called. These are the M100s, we call them. They're very soft, squishy, good for home. If your kids want to roll around on them, or you need them at your dojo or a gym for people to do stretches on, they're excellent. I have some clubs actually using them to practice throws on and whatnot, because they are soft and quite nice to fall on. Now where they're not ideal is because they're so soft that you sink into them, and it's not very fast surface. So it's not going to teach you how to shuffle properly or move properly if you're doing karate or judo or any other stand-up movements. And even if you're doing groundwork, newaza or BJJ, they're a bit too squishy. It's like rolling around in sand. So that's the M100. We make three different styles, the M100, M200, M300, and I'll go through them with you. The M100, like I said, these ones are softer, and you wouldn't be too far from the ones you used in grade school. The M200, we use a denser foam. So it's thinner, 1.25 inches, but it's very dense. So with the advantage of this, it's going to be a faster surface. It's going to have pretty good impact. It's going to be pretty firm impact, but good for takedowns, but you're not going to get that squishiness. You're not sinking in. I mean, it's very firm to the touch, where this one, the M100s, you could squish down quite easily. This one, you cannot. Okay, so a different kind of foam, all impervious to water, so they're sealed. And so what you get with this is, like I said, is a faster surface, pretty hard to fall on, but you get that fast surface. So if you're doing self-defense drills, you're doing some MMA, you're doing BJJ, you can use this product. And again, 4x4, 4x8, and you would piece them together. And finally, we have the M300. So this is unique, that we have a firm upper surface and then a softer, more absorbent lower surface. So this is 2.25 inches. So what you get here is a very firm upper, but on big impact, like if you're throwing somebody, you've got that extra layer of absorption. And when you tie, this goes for pretty much any mat, when they're laid out in a surface, in an entire area, what you want is, with big impact, you want the whole surface to be absorbing your impact, not just that spot where you're landing. The more you can get the entire area going up and down with you, that's going to add a lot of absorption to that hard impact. You don't want the shock of your body going right through the concrete. That's not good. The more area you cover, the more impact resistance you will have, and that's why you want to build a subfloor if you're doing a lot of big throws. But what this does, it's kind of like having a subfloor, because this soft undersurface gives that big weight impact. So again, it's hard for me to actually squish this down because of this firmer surface, but if I'm falling on it with a partner, this is going to allow a lot of absorption. So that's the three kinds of mats that we have in the folding style. They come with a female on two sides and a male on the other two sides, just like you remember in grade school. But what we also do with these that are a little bit better is that the foam is made for martial arts and bigger impact. So that's one thing to consider when looking at these. Price point, it falls around the same price as tatami or roll mats, but you get that convenience of being able to fold them up and stack them in the corner. And they're light, they're easy. You can do like the schools do and stick them against the wall. Now we also make wall mats, and we make the wall mats like the M100s. They're soft, You can push up against them. They don't take a lot of impact because they're against the wall, but on that one time where you need, to protect your skull from going through the drywall, this is going to do it for you. And the pole pads are made of the same product. So you've got some good thickness there, some decent absorption, but they're not too expensive. And that's what we make the wall pads out of. And in the wall pads, you can actually have them removable or permanent. So most people get the permanent. They just screw up against the wall of their gym, of their dojo. And I've had BJJ clubs, instead of getting the full 6 feet wall mat, they turn them sideways, they save some money, and now you've got either a 2 foot or a 3 foot high mat all around the lower side of the gym because you're doing groundwork for the most part. Anyway, that's the different kinds of folding mats. I hope that was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please give us a call or you can email us. Thanks very much.